Get Warrior Tough, Mental Training 101 with Andrew Wittman and Dutch Coleman on 105.5 The Roar. And now back to Andrew and Dutch.
Andrew and Dutch and Andrew. Mostly Dutch, a little bit of Andrew. Love us some Dutch. Get Warrior Tough. Hey, if you're going to join us on Twitter, use the hashtag GetWarriorTough. Go to the website, www.getwarriortough.com. All right, so everybody here in the WCCP listening area, I want to personally invite you guys to join us on Friday, November 20th at the Hilton Garden Inn in Greenville, South Carolina from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. for our CEO of You seminar. Now, the CEO of You is a transformational workshop. It's designed to put you on the track that you deserve. We're going to show you how to live the life of the person you want to be and how to realize your true potential to solve big problems and get out of the rut. Guys, you're going to learn the science of command and control over your mind, over your body, over your emotions. You're going to learn how the brain works for performance. You're going to understand the process of how to turn these new skills into talents, build your identity statement, and you're going to learn what it means to live life on all 8 cylinders. And that's just in the first half hour. Guys, it's time to transform your life into the one that you want to live, that you were meant to live, and it's all in your power. And Dutch and I here at Get Warrior Tough, the process that we use, we will walk you down the path and show you exactly how to tap into that power that is already yours. And you're going to teach you how to master your mindset. The CEO of You seminar is Friday, November the 20th. It's from 9 to 4 at the Hilton Garden Inn in Greenville. To register, log on to getwarriortough.com. Click on the Get Your Tickets Now. Now, listen, guys. Listen, this is huge right here, okay? So, for you guys, if you're in the CCP audience, put in the coupon code WCCP, and you're going to get 50% off the ticket. This is our way of showing appreciation to the Clemson Nation, the WCCP audience. If you go to getwarriortough.com right now, you click on, get your tickets here, and you put in the coupon code at the checkout, WCCP. That's the code, WCCP. You're going to get 50% off the ticket. And listen, being together live is going to launch you to the next level. I absolutely want to see you in person. I want to spend the day. I love to spend the day with you together. It is going to be a monumental day. And in the words of a famous dude that has uses a weed whipper for hair, it's going to be huge. Huge. Dutch is laughing.
Hey, look, I'm telling you, I want people to come and check this out, man, because it is life-changing. Again, as Andrew alluded to, you already have the power. We're walking around with all this power, and we don't know how to use it. We hadn't tapped into it. We hadn't been trained properly how to use it. Some of us are misusing it. So we're going to get you.
We only use our superpowers for good, Dutch. That's what am I saying? We only use our Now, we're going to teach you how to use these superpowers, but we're also going to tell you we got to use them for good.
Right. And so this is real. And I'm really, really interested in people getting out there and then giving that feedback, because I know what you're going to say. I mean, this is good stuff. The first time I experienced it, it was life changing. And I'm telling you, you've never seen it like this before. It's like a story the way it's never been told. I mean, it's really, really a point where everything that you've ever known in life it's going to come together. But it's not just the information, it's how to apply it. And that's been the kicker with everything in life. Whether you're in church, whether you're in school, no matter where you are, people are telling you what to do, but they lack the how to. That's where it's lost in translation. Well, how do I do that? How do I apply that to my current situation? And that's where the phalanx comes in as well, when you're talking about the daily application. So you'll get more information about the phalanx as well. But there's more. Right. There's more. And this is just the tip of the iceberg. But I'm telling you, this tip of the iceberg will open your eyes to a brand new world. Again, I'm really, really encouraged for people to experience this.
Yeah, and I got to tell you, and this is the thing. I know we're all busy. People are like, well, my schedule's tight that day. This is a life game changer, and I am not kidding about this. Part of what we do, and I'll just give you guys a little teaser about what we do in here. One of the mental toughness tools that we use, one of the tools that we use as CEO of You, and you'll learn it towards the end of the day, is urgency. A guy my age in this country, I have, if I live to be the average lifespan, 9,700 days left. 9,700 days. I can't afford to waste one of my 9,700 days. I know that you say, well, I'm busy, and listen, if you're in your 40s, you're under the 10,000 day mark. I talked to Drew, remember we talked to Drew last week about the Citadel and everything. He's got 20,000 days, right? In June, he had 20,000 days. We're looking. He said, that looks like a lot. I said, okay, today we're going to go work out after the show. We're going to drive home. We're going to work out. We're going to eat dinner. Well, you'll probably play some Xbox. Now you have 19,999. He's like, oh, man. So I'm telling you, listen, guys, this is your opportunity. I don't come in, my schedule is so busy. I'm all over the country. For me to be in Greenville is your one shot. We're all busy. For you to take advantage of this and for you to have the game changer in your life, you need to figure out how to make it not busy and show up that day for you. And we can't make it any easier. We're giving you 50% off the ticket. I want you there. Dutch is telling you it's transformational. It's transformational. Do what you got to do, but get there. Get there.
And I want to encourage the people who only have 1,000 days left. If you're out there and you're listening, come on out, because what you can do is you can change the lives of someone who has 20,000 left, because this is the type of information that you pass on. And this is one of the reasons that Andrew and I decided to bring this to the world at this level, was because we wanted individuals. Again, me and Andrew, we do pretty good with this information. We live pretty good lives based on the fact that we have this information, that we have this skill, that we have this talent, that we have this power. But wouldn't it be great if we pass it on to others, if we trained others to be able to walk in this skill? That's what we're doing. And that's what you're going to want to do after you get this information. You're going to find yourself repeating what you heard as CEO of you. So you can possibly become the CEO of others as they become the CEO of themselves.
Right.
So you can be responsible for that. You can lead them to us. You can be a part of their growth process by getting in their circle, and you'll learn more about that later. But being a part of their circle and watching them develop, along with watching yourself develop. So again, CEO of you can become the CEO of others in real life and in business, and help them become the CEO of themselves. So it's a never-ending process, and it's a rewarding process that goes from your generation and generations beyond.
Right. It's a legacy thing. And now here's the other thing, just to key off of what Dutch just said. If you know somebody that would benefit from this, call them and let them know. Send them to the website. And even if they're in Charlotte, they're Atlanta, they're in Columbia, it is worth a 3-hour drive. I'm telling you, it is a game changer. Your life will never be the same again, in a great way. Not in a bad way, in a great way. And I don't know what else to do to try to get you guys to come to this thing. And if you don't, it's really not hurting me, and it's not hurting Dutch. Like he said, our lives are great. But we want to pour this out, and especially into the hometown crowd, man. We're the opportunity to do it, to give it here is huge for us.
Well, we did a big deal up in Philadelphia with the law enforcement officers in Philadelphia, but I want to be able to say we did it in Greenville. I want to say we did it in the Clemson area. I got a lot of friends in that area that could benefit from this. I want to be able to say that. I don't want to be able to say, well, we did it in Rock Hill, in Chester. We're going down to Florida and do it with some folks.
We're going to Florida in January, and I'm in D.C. all the time, and we're going to be in Atlanta for some federal agencies. And I mean, this is your chance. If you're not a federal agency, and you're not in one of the law enforcement, and you're not in a high-end Fortune 500, you need to come to this thing. It's your one shot. I mean, we can't cue it up any better than we can for you. Don't waste that day. It's November 20th, Friday, Hilton Garden Inn in Greenville, from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. And look, it's Friday, man. Get out of the office. People are, I have to work. This is a game changer. Tell them I'm going to training. I would get the company to pay for it, man.
Yeah, that's real. That's real. And I'm telling you, it's an investment in yourself. So if you do have to pay for it yourself, it's an investment in you. And if you can get your company to pay for it, because there's so many reasons that is valuable in your life and even your employer's life, your every aspect. I'm really, really excited about the prospect of people that I know getting this information. I'm excited.
Yeah, me too, man. So come on out and again, go to the website, getwarriortough.com, click on the Get Your Tickets, and remember the 50% code. It's a secret for just us, WCCP listeners. You put in the code WCCP.
And I challenge anyone listening that buys into this program and comes in and sits down and listens from 9 to 4 to hit me up on Twitter. Some of you have more access to me. We're friends on Facebook and Instagram, all those different things. I challenge you to go to this and then give me the feedback, because I want to hear the feedback, because I know it's going to all be good news. And I love good news. I want to hear all the different ways you can describe how much fun it was, how informative it was, how happy it made you, how fulfilled it made you, and how motivated it made you to go to the next level. I want to hear all that stuff, all the different mediums. The Dutch Coleman on Twitter, The Dutch Coleman on Instagram. You can look me up on Facebook as Harold Coleman. Again, I'm friends with a lot of you already personally. I want to know how you feel moving forward after going to this seminar.
And you said something about motivation, and let's talk about that for a minute, because a lot of people, this is something that you're going to learn in CEO of You. I'll ask crowds all over the country. I ask them, what's more powerful in motivation, emotion or logic? And I without fail, they tell me logic. They shout out logic. Well, it can't be logic, because the word motivation, the root word, is the same as emotion and motivation. And we do things because we feel certain ways. And what we teach you in CEO of You is how to harness that emotion and use it for motivation. If you find yourself lacking in motivation to do whatever it is, climb do better in your career, get new skills, take care of your body better even. Take care of, personal organization, stop procrastination, all these things that have just been nagging at you and gnawing at you. We can fix that. You have the power on the inside of you. We just have to harness it in the right way. And we teach you exactly how to take that motivating factor, the emotional drivers, and use them and point them in the right direction. And you'll be like a rocket launched to take care of whatever it is that you need taken care of. But there's a psychological process, there's a cognitive neuroscience element involved, and we take all those things and we wrap it in together with the warrior culture, and we package it for you, and it can't be any simpler. Now, there is work to do, like Dutch said, you have to do the work, but we cue it up. I mean, Forrest Gump can do this stuff.
Mm-hmm. And you're going to be unleashed. Everything's going to change. Your conversation's going to change. The way you think is going to change. Your relationships are going to change. They will change, because how you deal with everything in every aspect of your life will change, and it will be changed for the positive. And the people around you will notice it. They'll love it. They'll respect it, and they'll probably want some of it. Yeah. And that's where you become a part of that. You can become a part of their development, again, by either introducing them to us, which I think you'll be motivated to do, because there's not going to be anyone that's going to tell it better than Andrew Wittman. It's not going to be anyone. So you introduce them to Andrew Wittman. And you can prime them yourself by giving them some tidbits of what you know. And again, you'll be teeing them up for Andrew to come in and hit the home run, but they're going to be better for it. And they're going to appreciate you introducing them to this warrior culture. Trust me on that. I say all this knowing that you're going to be able to get in touch with me afterwards. And I'm welcoming that.
Yeah. So call your friends, call your family members, call people, your neighbors that they need this, bug them. Listen, people are like, are you pressuring me? Yeah, because if I knew that if you walked into a burning house, you would die, and I love you, I'm going to pressure you not to walk into that house. If same thing as jumping off a bridge. If I knew, yes, I'm going to pressure you not to jump off the bridge. If I love you and I know you're being, so if I know you're going to do something good, yeah, I'm going to pressure you into doing something good if I love you, and I know it would do you good. And so, well, we got to take a break, but go to the website, click on the tickets, and use the coupon code WCCP.
A company that has happy employees will be more effective. A company that has employees that know how to deal with obstacles and problems will make more money. A company that gives their employees the tools to make those things happen is the company that turns to Andrew Wittman. Andrew has been teaching leadership, performance discipline, emotional intelligence, critical thinking, and mental toughness for almost 30 years. He's a veteran with combat experience in the Marines and experience as a police officer, federal agent, and security contractor for the State Department. His keynote speeches, half-day and full-day seminars are engaging, effective, and energizing. Your employees will leave feeling empowered. They'll learn how to foster better communication, build strong working relationships, develop crisis and conflict management skills, and more. Visit GetWarriorTough.com to read testimonials from people just like you. GetWarriorTough.com.